If you don't freestyle, especially in all forms of street dance, then you're missing one of the main ingredients. Freestyle is going to give you an identity in the dance. It's going to allow you to bring through all sorts of emotions that you may have in that particular time in your life. You can be able to connect more when you have a particular song that you're dancing to. You can express yourself more. When you're doing choreography, you have to get everybody together to get on the same page. Everybody may not be feeling the same thing, but it's now it's a choreographed set. So now that you have to like get everybody emotionally to like feel the same thing, it kind of takes away from someone having an identity on their own. When you understand the basics and the vocabulary of any style of dance that you're doing, choreography is something that you can do with it. But for us, for myself, freestyle is going to always be first. That's how it started. It didn't start with a bunch of people together working on a routine, counting, trying to map out things. It's pretty much you heard the music and you did what felt good to you. But then the style started to formulate into something. So now there's basics, there's foundation, there's vocabulary. So it's important to understand and establish freestyle within the style, not free of style. Just do whatever you want to a particular hip hop song and say it's hip hop. You have to understand the style of the dance that you're doing and understand how to freestyle within that style. And then you can take that and put choreography with it, and it still can stay within the style. But first, it's gonna be freestyle. It has to be. If you don't freestyle, you don't do the style. So it's important to understand that music and movement is gonna be, a very good connection, because the music is gonna, depending on the song that you're dancing to, it may have something that's talking about exactly what you're going through. So then that's gonna take your movement to the next level. It's gonna have you, some music can bring awareness to your environment, to somebody else's environment. Then it's gonna also enhance your dance, because now it's not just anything, it's a connection. You're making a connection. And as dancers, we must understand how to make a connection with the music. It can't be the music over here and the dance over here. We have to bring them together and become one with the music, not dance at the music or dance just to the music, but dance with the music. So the music and the movement has to come together. From my perspective, I am seeing a lot of people looking the same because popularity is in high gear right now. So if something is popular, everybody wants to go and do the popular, but they don't realize once you're doing everything that everybody else is doing, you're taking that time away from establishing who you are. So now you're looking like a bunch of people that you may know or you don't know. I've traveled to many countries, and it amazed me that there's people in other countries that never even been to the States that look just like people in the States. The teachers from the States never even been to that country, so I'm going, why y'all even, you ever been to New York? You ever been to LA? No. How y'all look exactly like? Because they're not learning properly. They're seeing something on social media and they just mimicking what they see. And some teachers rush to become teachers and don't know how to teach someone to establish their identity in the dance. They want to just do what's popular because popular sells. It brings numbers in. It makes you feel like you're in the now. But for us, all of my generation from New York and even the West Coast, we took pride in having our own identity. We may have been doing the same dances, but none of us wanted to look the same. You put us all in a room together and say, do this dance, we all want to do it. But we're not going to look the same doing it, because it was important for us to have our own identity in this dance. And to this day, we still maintain our own personal identity. So for the younger generation, it's definitely important that they establish that, because without it, you're going to be stuffed in this big bunch of people that look the same, and it's going to feel good for a while because it's popular, it's moving, it's trendy. But after a while, you're going to start to be like, well, who am I? When you branch off and want to want to teach or display your dance, and oh, we saw that already. Is there anything else you got? All right, my teacher's doing the same thing. So how are you going to be able to market yourself as an individual and contribute to the dance when you're only doing what everybody else is doing? We're looking for the now generation to take it to the next level. You can't take it to the next level if you just copy